Hello there guys, this is ProudPidgezard and welcome to an early access game. Well, I say early access, this is about a month after it came out. To be honest, I had found this back in spring 2017, but it wasn't early access and I really was waiting for it to come out. It came out the 1st of December, just as I had went and done my Christmas shopping and everything else. So now I finally have it, and I have played a tester, so literally played half an hour. So colony name ProudP YouTube. Red, blue, green or yellow. We'll go with blue. I went red last time, so we'll go blue. Now this is an ant simulation game, I would say. So
I see the Queen has taken well to her new home.
It's fascinating. She has already started to spawn. Incredible, really, that we found such a healthy specimen.
How long until we can expect to see interspecies polymorphism?
We should be patient and allow the colony to grow first. I've placed food nearby. Then we will introduce the formicarium and observe the reaction.
Excellent. Keep me updated on their progress.
So basically we'll gather this food, that's our queen. So I will just do this and pause that if you want to read that. Same as this. 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 And this. Right, so first of all I plan to build some food, some nursery tiles. So you want to do 1, 2, 3, in a hexagon shape. In my last game, my first game I found it seemed to be better. So what we'll do is you go to the ant here, and a worker ant nursery tile, I can get 3, 4, they cost 20.
The Queen has begun to lay new eggs.
Perfect. We will soon have a thriving colony.
Yep. So I've just told the new workers, which are here. You can see they're hatching. I've got what I had none. There's 3 now, and there's the 4. So they're going to gather food there. And I've got 30 tiles left. I don't have too much food, but the food stores are full, so what I'm going to do is just build out here and build 5 food storage bits, which will increase the food storage. To be honest, that looks more like a wee bug than a seed, but it's a wee seed. So yeah, we'll get some more ants here, and in fact let's expand that nursery bit out. I mean, we've got a lot of food, so let's expand it out. And there's a spin that food, there's a little bit left there. 10, which will be enough to hatch some new eggs. So this is technically, we'll dig this out as well, but this is your kind of your home, and when you go to do levels, it's you kind of become another colony, so to speak. So yeah, right, we've dug that away, and there is an anthole at the top. It's very bright. So we've got 17 territory left that we can excavate, probably be the term. That's your royal jelly, so that's your upgrades. That's your food, that's your worker ants, and this is your soldiers ants. That's how many you have at max, and this is your total population. So at first we're going to do level 1, new home. So you can do that right away, but I recommend, well, I've only actually done 20 minutes of new home. I don't even think I completed it in my own test. I know I never, I just kind of got used to the controls, but I probably recommend we do these 2 and then take the challenge on. So we'll click new home, medium, so you get territories, food and jelly. So we'll play the level The Rotten Log. Kill all nearby creatures.
This Formica Fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and vulnerable. Her first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
There we go. Oh, if you click again, if you click the wrong one, so the woodworms don't fight back and they give you 25 food. Perfect. So they'll just go and do that. So
The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
So start to get workers first, I recommend. You can get soldiers, which are slightly dearer. But go with the workers, and the reason I move them there is so that I can actually use this as a group. So you group them up just like any other games. Now soldiers cost 50 food to place, 5 to hatch. These are 20 and 2. Now the food that it costs to place is only one, so obviously then it's 5 to hatch them. But you can only hatch one per time, if that makes sense. So wait, this one hatches right. Question marks are where there's definitely some things. Down here, the exclamation marks as enemies. So as you can see, the further you get up, there's lots up here. There's lots of question marks, so you do need to venture in soon. So if you left click there and then right click to where you want to place them, and that does that. I'm gonna get some food tiles, and these could put soldiers out. So let's just push out, and we'll come here. There is no tile limit or territory limit, as you can see. The only territory you can't dig is the dark ones here, or the light ones I should say. It's the dark ones that you can get. So I'll take the A3 away to make more food patches. And I'll make another worker tile. And then to upgrade, you need to have it completely surrounded either by...
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Either by walls or by other tiles. Then you can upgrade them, and to upgrade them it costs the same as what it does to place them, but as you can see for the same tiles I'm up at over 400 now, and we'll upgrade that one as well. So I'm up at 490. Perfect. So I'm going to just dig out here and expand that out a bit. I've got all the food I can there. So yeah, we're doing fine. Is there anywhere else I can get food without any baddies? Not really. So what I'm going to do is go here and I'm going to start my soldier ants. So I'll start the two there. Then that leaves me enough food to place them. Soldiers are obviously, I know this will sound stupid the way I say it, but soldiers are better at fighting than the workers. So it's good to have soldiers, and you can see the colour, that's more pinky, they're greeny. So that is roughly, that's not roughly what you want, that is what you want. So you just go there, none of them's hatched yet. Once they go big then yellow, that's them about to hatch. And while none of them have died, they just stay big, so if one dies it will hatch pretty quickly. So that's when we got to them. So let's just dig down. And move them up, because we'll want to fight these guys.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ocypus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a final pupation before their armor is fully developed. If the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
and for some reason my ants haven't killed them. I've never struggled there.
The colony is starving.
Before.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood. If the ants had disturbed the adult
killed
of
them.
these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They
So
must
15
expand
food
with
you get
caution.
from that. So I actually usually don't. Obviously they do kill a couple because they are bigger and stronger than you, but I've never actually struggled there that they got further up and killed a few of my guys. So just go there and get them, then we'll get these down the bottom. You want to try and keep a bit of food saved back for replenishing the ants, basically. Just like any other game, you want to always replenish your units, you want to replenish your ants. So that'll give me 84 and that's another 50. So I'm going to get another soldier. Before I attack, there's a 3 here it says. Yeah, and once this tile is surrounded by 6 of the same type, like this one is surrounded by 6 of the same type, all the walls, then it can be upgraded, same as like what the food was. And to see if something is upgraded, if you click the upgrade tile here, if it's 6 out of 6 or 11 or 12 out of 12, as long as it's fully green, then that's fine. Right, so let's everybody will come here. Sometimes I feel like the ants don't ever listen to you though. There's some still waiting there.
There are intruders in the nest.
So there's 3 now, but there's only 2 soldiers. This is as much as you can zoom in. Yeah, and we'll kill these soldiers pretty quickly. You've got no chance if you go one-on-one. But we'll try and get them to hatch and stand here, but they're not really going to, they don't seem to want to. They're just not going my way just now so far. Right, I've killed 1, 2, 3. Yep, so now I've moved them away. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, which is good, 200 food. So let's put the soldiers and the workers there. And now just for pure numbers, I'm just going to fill up this worker tile, a workers nursery. That. And then last one. Yeah, and then I'll leave the food to the plant to let them all grow and hatch. So, what's happening here? But level 2 tiles can be upgraded to level 3, yep. So they can get upgraded to level 3, which I think that tile or the food is. And you can't tell the difference with the tiles, I don't think, once they're upgraded. In fact, what I should have done was just connected these up so that I didn't have to run as far. So we'll go here and here. But, well, max that's a bit out to make it bigger for my ants. There's only 2 there, should probably take that on before I take on the 3. Right, so you go and take that.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Right, I'll lose
The
2
larvae
here,
must be protected.
but my plan is to not work because they never stood where I wanted them to. I was going to get them in the middle and just kind of pounce on them, but look, the soldier, I don't know where he's going. And your queen does nothing all day, she just lies in her fat ass. Yep, perfect. So there's even more food, so there's baddies, and baddies, there's 4 there by the looks of it. You stand there, and you stand there. I'll put 3 more workers, 3 more soldiers, then we'll get 57 food, which should be fine. So soldiers will be hatching soon, hopefully.
There are intruders in the nest.
I will lose a couple, but I'm wanting them to come down and then I'm going to attack them. Now. And, yep, can be told not to gather a food or attack. Yep, just as it reminded me there. You can either prevent gathering or prevent attacking from groups. So if you don't want your soldiers to gather, or you don't want your ants to attack, you want them just to pick up food, then you can tell them to do so. And here's two, is it woodlice they call them? I call them slaters, but each to their own. I think woodlice is the official term for them, to be honest. And there's food there and here. So we'll go up here and see what food's here. Try and get the food before you fight enemies, it gives you more ants to fight enemies, so on, blah blah blah. It's kind of basic.
These woodlice will make a significant addition to the colony's larders, but they are clinging tightly to the ground. It's going to take some effort to dislodge them.
So we get thick outer armour and take a while to kill, but they don't attack back. So they get increased defence basically. And then you can, one ant at a time can go and take a portion of food. Let's see how much he takes off. 5 or 10 at a time maybe. Oh no, he's a way to fight. I would rather they all fought anyway, but let's see, he's at 40. 15 they take, that's not bad then. So 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 floors are what, 32, so 320 food. Which would be perfect. Let's build some more soldiers. You want to start building up your soldiers now, I would think anyway. I think I got to round about now and my own testing world, and then I decided that I don't want to play it all and ruin it all for myself. So I kind of got the gist of the game, so I decided that would be enough. You can get speed up tiles as well if you want, but I don't really know if I need to. Oh perfect, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 floors of 28, so there's 280, which will get me above that as well. First I'm going to build some more food tiles. I want to try and get quite a big bit of food stockpiled up, I think. Really just to be safe. And then I'll upgrade them. An upgrade will help upgrade even more of them. Then I'll upgrade this one. And that's at 11. Shame. But there's my food at over 1,000, so I won't need any more than that, I don't think anyway. And I'm at 300, so let's get some more soldiers put in here. Over 400, so put in 4 soldiers I think. And then I'll maybe think about upgrading soldiers. I'm going to put in 4 more workers, because you want to keep up workers. Although they're not as strong as the soldiers, it's still numbers. Numbers to the advantage for ants is a massive thing. I'll put one there just for good luck. And then soldiers here and workers here. And then we'll attack there together. So I'll wait till the workers have hatched. Which doesn't take too long, a couple of seconds. I'll get rid of that. So here you can put food tiles here, out the road completely if you wanted, but you don't want your ants to have to walk miles to get to them. Yep, so I've got everyone. So let's go. Oh, I need to wait in a worker going up there to dig that, I think, actually.
There are intruders in the nest.
Yep. Perfect. I should have thought of that, though. But now the soldiers are attacking them from behind. I lost a few workers. But the soldiers now, and I've surrounded them, so yep, that's them dead. What I will do, though, so don't get cut out of that again, not all your workers go in the same tile. That's basically because they're all stuck next to each other. That counts as 20. This counts as 15, they're stuck together. But because this is 3 here, I'll just do that, so they can get up there quicker and having to get right round. This will add 3 workers, which will add to my soldiers, so that won't happen again, basically. So you can add workers and soldiers together, if you wish. Now let's see. A lot, not so many. So I think if I attack the right first, there, then there. Because I'll just send everybody up. Wait until everybody gets up there. They've not even hatched yet. Perfect, will hatch and go that way. I've got 100 food, which is not bad. So we'll start to break away that.
There are intruders in the nest.
You need to be careful when you dig in case you open up a massive bit. That's just about 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. As always, you lose a few hands. I don't think you'll be able to fight them and not lose a few hands. What matters is that you're careful with them. You don't just fling all their lives away. Nobody want to take them. Also, that's the food going up. What's a good idea to do? Like, I hatched a couple of soldiers there, as you can see, is sometimes before I move on, wait till all the eggs are healed, or all the eggs are ready to hatch. I think that would be a good tactic to do. Does that need to go there to start the egg growing? I wonder. No, there's a tiny egg there. No, oh well. So as you can see, I'm planning to get in from both sides here.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
It's good that most of them went to the soldiers. There, because there's only 2 here for the workers to deal with. A couple of soldiers maybe won't buy, but the soldiers will batter them off. I've lost half my soldiers because, in fact, I lost that battle at the top there. Right, fall back. They'll fight to death and let everyone else fall back. Maybe. Yep. There's 1, 2, 3 left. 1, 2 left. No, 2 left now, 1 left. Well, soldiers, sorry guys, I kinda left yous for dead there, literally. So that'll give me a lot of food. There was about 7 or 8 there and all of that. And there's no enemies here, so let's collect this food up. Oh, some wood lasers. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fours are 360, so that'll get them up to about 800-900. Perfect. So let's go and get the soldiers. Another 5. Upgrade 3 there. Options. The volume might have been a bit loud there, hopefully not too loud. So let's see, am I still fighting? Well, I'm just taking the food away now. Perfect. You can see every ant there just carrying a big bit. Look at the size of that bit he's carrying. That'd be me, big bit of food. So that's that one done. So we've got 43 ants in total that are going to be like fighting and things. Let's upgrade a few workers. Right, so
There are intruders in the nest.
I'll just get there. Right, I thought you would do that, really. You couldn't have just got around the way I wanted you to. No, you have to go that way and ruin everything. Somebody will just destroy that bit of wall. Please tell me you are gonna. Or you. No. No one seems to care about that bit of wall that I want away to come round behind them. We still won at least, but I'll bring the soldiers up here, workers, to take that out first. Those are mealworms: 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Half that's 7, which is 50 times 7 is 350 food. Plus a few there. You're talking about 700, 800. Then I've got more food there, plus the enemies obviously. Right, so we'll wait till everyone comes back up, they're all way down with the food. Perfect, 700. Let's upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still leaves us quite a bit of food. I'm going to try and keep, I know I'm just under 300, but I think I'll maybe try and keep between like 250 and 300 all the time. I think that's a good one to have up. Soldiers go there. I was going to come out wider there, but I'm frightened.
Predators are loose in the nest. The
There's a
larvae
lot
must
there.
be protected.
A few mealworms as well, whatever you call them. Perfect. We're doing not bad though, I think, anyway. Four left, was that? It seems to be like once one dies, you seem to kill them all. There are some worms scattered about here. Right, are they worms collected? No, that one isn't. Now it is. So you just come here. Right, let's upgrade. Upgrading. They do that. So that's pretty much all of them, if not it is them all upgraded. Let's see, they all need 12 yet, all upgraded. So once I upgrade them, that'll go up. That'll go. I'll put that to 10, 10, 11, 11. That'll go to 12, which will help that, and maybe that will carry on round, which will be perfect. Everything else I can upgrade there is shown.
There are intruders in the nest.
Perfect. Once my soldiers actually move their arse. Right, they'll kill that pretty quickly. Yep, you can see as long as you've got numbers and you're not in a tight corner, the soldiers absolutely annihilate them. which is absolutely perfect. So there's only this lot left, which hopefully don't all come at once because there is a lot of them. And I'm actually scared that they do come at once. I want to get more soldiers, but at the same time I'm thinking maybe keep the food stockpiled. And I can't really do tricks. In fact, yeah, I can. Let's just take this full bit away, and let's just take all this away. One there, two there. Right, I'm wanting all of them to actually move. Yep, slowly but surely they do move away. See, it's only saying 3 there, 17 there, but 1 there, that's fine. 2, 1. 1, I don't want any to be there. None, perfect. Then just a random ant will go there, take that, he'll get killed.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Oh,
The
who's that
larvae
big
must be
mofo?
protected. The ants have stumbled into the path of a fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of a black ant, and protected by thick plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants.
You can see the question marks come up. So I've actually told my soldiers not
The devil's
to
coach
gather.
horse is dead. Its corpse will provide food to
100
support
food?
dozens of new brood.
Nice. In fact, use all harvest that. Use go there. That actually seemed to work pretty decent. I lost a few. But if that was one of the big mofos there, I'm expecting there'll be a couple there, maybe just one actually. So if I do the same tactic, let them come out into the open, I can use pure numbers, I think. $500 food. Do I get more or not? What did I do? I think I'll be fine. Right. One unlucky little ant's gonna go up there.
Predators
Wow.
are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
If I fight them there, then not all of them can maybe fight at once, I'm hoping. But there's a lot of them. And it's 2 big mofos is what I'm worried about. I've killed a lot of the wee ones. I've lost most of my ants though. I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I have lost most of them. So fall back to here and here. Let them come. Which will also let me hatch more. Right, so there's some there. Good that they've split up, but bad because I need to make sure my queen doesn't die as well, because the queen doesn't fight back, I've heard. Come on.
The ants must protect the queen.
Right, good. We've killed them all there. So we've just got here, and I've got that many that I don't think it will last long. I think retreating there, yep, retreating there to let my guys get back to where it's fine. Wow,
This Formica
what a dead
Fusca
of them.
colony has now established itself as a rising power in the undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the queen is safe.
Perfect. So you get extra territory, an extra 8, extra 700 food, or an extra 20 jelly. I'm going to go for the jelly for the upgrades, I think. We'll end the level. You can play more, but it's only to collect food. So score 13. Yep, return to formicarium. And let's see, this has been about a 40-minute episode, 35 minutes so far.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
There's some worms there as well. So you just go and hit the worms. In here. We've got that. So let's make some more food areas. And make that for more workers. Yep, the ants look so cool. The more one it was just red ants, because you do get red ants. I don't actually know if you get blue ants, I don't think so. But they look quite cool, I must admit. So if we kill these and take them in, so it's just a wee bit of food. And then the next one's over here by the seeds. Surface is a wide open space, other creatures, colonies and hazards. Yep, so we'll take seeds and that. So while they do that, I can work on my way down here. Quickly get the food done, and then I'll build more guys. I've done that, so food's piling in now. And the more ants I get, the quicker it'll come in. I can hold 380, which is quite a bit. I'll make one massive working force, and then I'll make maybe a smaller one. I've got 21 territory left. Now I'm going to keep my royal jelly because you need 75 for the black ant. I know I can't upgrade to get these faster, but I'm thinking best wait so I can get the black ants to actual fight instead of just the workers. Attack damage times 3. That's fine, but you can't have that as efficient brood. Ah. Increase food harvested from a creature by 10. And then you get that all defensive, so you get a choice. Reduce physical damage or increase attack speed. Retreat for a bit or out of combat. I'd go for that one for them, definitely. But we'll do this, make them bigger. And what's that up here? That's just saying about the resources. Yeah, so I'll move that down here, let them get this lot of the seeds and come across. So now I'll get 26 there, some more coming. Preferably, well, I want black ants soon, so if I do that, but also if I do this, then that's me, I'll get another nursery bit. Then the other 5 territories, 1, 2, food. We'll go for food so we can store more. That's 6, 7. Food there. And then upgrade the foods we can. So these will get built eventually, but you can't upgrade them because we haven't researched it. So I'll upgrade all these foods and then hopefully I won't need much more food because, I mean, yes, you want a lot of food to be able to hold a lot of food, but there's only so much you can carry anyway. Perfect, let's get some speed tiles. Even speed tiles in between here, let them move faster. And then, actually, why do we not just... let them upgrade the speed tiles? Which will in turn let them upgrade them, perfect. Didn't even click on it, would help them do that. I was thinking more speed in between there, better. And that, they're mostly full. Oh, look at that food. Imagine we upgrade it to level 3, it's up by 60. Which is quite a bit. So there, they don't need upgraded it, well they can't upgrade anymore, but they don't really need upgraded much more. Now 7 working, that's 7? Oh yeah, 6 in the hexagon shape, then 1 in the middle, yeah. So I'll have a few spare food. I'll save that for the black ants after the next level. Let me just keep coming and collecting, guys. I just come across there more. I don't know how much each seed bit is technically worth, so but it looks like we'll be up about maybe 700-800. Not the wrong button. 10 royal jelly to upgrade them to level 2, yeah. Then only 15. I'll just upgrade them to level 2 just now, which would be pretty handy. Yep, so they're all upgraded, perfect, which will make it work quicker. I should really have done that probably before collecting all the seeds, but hey-ho. So there's most of my food spent and nothing else at the top. So I'll bring them down, just sit them at the front here. Total of 40 ants, not bad. So as you can see, 187 food. I'm doing the next level, and then the formicarium challenge is actually here at the formicarium, funnily enough. So that's why you build this as best as you can. So try and keep some food by, because I don't know how hard the challenge will be, I just know it is here. I've tried not to research too much into the game because I want it to be a surprise. That's quite a nice symbol he's got on his back there. Oh, she technically, it's a queen. But yes, you want to keep food up because you'll probably lose a few ants depending on what they send in. Because I'm presuming if it's formicarium, let's see what's around about. Oh wait, there's tubes. There's tubes. Nothing at the bottom here. But there's a tube at the top, so they'll maybe send other creatures down the tubes. Maybe the devil's coach ones and things. But guys, I'm just going to save. Thank you very much for watching. ProudPidgezard out. Toodaloo.